Every single day when I wake up, I feel fearful for my life, that my life would be just like everyone else's. Wake up, go to work, come back home, exhausted, and then repeat. That is not a life, that is imprisonment. I've made a video about it, and today I went to 7-Eleven, right? And I met a security guard, you know, and he was talking to a cashier. Like they were kind of close because where he works is close to 7-Eleven, so it is kind of like his go-to place. He was saying that today he had only two bananas, and at the time it was evening, and he was buying a discounted food because his his weight is extremely low. When you live in a third country like me, and I really feel bad for him, and I completely get him. It is not easy at all living in a country where the system rewards performativity and connection. Your intelligence doesn't mean any single thing in my country, and I don't really like it living here. That's why I want to move abroad when I have enough money and after graduation. What he's saying is really frightening. I imagine myself living like him, like, damn, you have zero freedom. You wake up working for others, doing the job that you don't even want to do. You can say that it is zero. He literally have low agency. It is not what he shows, but it is what it is. So in order to escape from your environment and be able to choose what you want to do, what you want to buy, what you want to eat, is financial freedom, right? We all know that, but in order to get there, you can't just live your life like enjoying your time. You can't just live a life in easy mode, because everybody lives the life like that, and if you just want to stay in the comfort zone, then your life will be the same. You will never actually be free. You can only see others' success through your screen, and that's all. It is really tragic when you think about it. To me, it is scarier than death. I was scrolling a bit, and what I saw is like a guy who lives in other countries, like he could do whatever he wants. Like he went to a sushi restaurant and just ordered some wagyu sushi and stuff. Like, damn, bro. And mind you, he was only 20, basically same age as mine. I'm also 20. That's why I can't just wake up and be chill for a day, or like just slack off, because a person who will eventually win, they're not gonna slack off regardless of how they feel. they're gonna keep pushing forward. Time is not stopping when you're tired. The world is moving. Even if you are heartbroken, you can find a way to heal it, but nothing will stop for you during your healing process. So I'm not gonna waste my time. That's why I keep grinding every single day. Even when I feel empty, lonely, and I just feel like I wanted to rest. Like I had cognitive fatigue so many times because, you know, during my days I just worked, studied. I rarely had my own free time. I really miss reading, you know. But that is the price that you have to pay, and if you want to be successful, this is it. I only have like 2 meals a day because I don't have more time to eat or cook. So that is like the maximum, I would say. My purpose in this video is to wake you up, like not literally but mentally. Whatever I'm saying right now, it doesn't matter at all, because end of the day it comes down to your decision, your own willingness, whether you want it bad enough or not. I know that it sounds cliche, that you have heard it 1,000 times already, but it is true. The cliche is true. At least if you decided to be a creator, it is way more better than being a consumer. You consume, and then what happened is you lost. You lost your time. Instead of, trying to create something so that you can sell it or help people, just like this, like in my example, I'm doing content creation, right? So it can be anything. If you want to go to the gym, you can just start going. You don't need to know about every single thing. You don't have to be knowledgeable about nutrition or how to cut, how to bulk, how to use every single machine properly, or you're gonna wait until you have a compression shirt, or you're gonna have. Don't waste your time. Everyone, at least once, they are at the starting point. Nobody, if you're gonna wait until you are ready, by then, probably like 6 months later, you would wish that you would start earlier, because you're gonna learn on your journey, your mistakes, and you're gonna fix it on the way. If you're gonna wait until you are perfect at something, and then when you start it, you would realize that, like, oh shit, I'm not perfect as I thought. I still have so many things to do. Like, I still have so many things to learn. So just do it. You really have nothing to lose when you start doing it. And what you get is you learn. My mom, she went to hospital really often because she has a mass in her uterus, because she worked so hard for our family, and I'm trying to repay what I owe her, because she has always been the one who helps me with every single thing. She has always been so kind, and she's my greatest motivation that drives me to keep pushing forward. Like, really, I just want to see her smile every single day, because now she's working, and I wish that I could just buy her a house, in the future, and just buy her a dog because she wants that. But I wouldn't be able to do any of that if I just keep thinking in my imagination and just wish, 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 wish. Your wish will not come true if you just think about it. It will come true when you take an action. That's why I make a video, but usually 2 videos every single day, regardless of how I feel. Like, I don't really care. I'm just gonna work like this, and I really hope that you have something to fight for, because it will be your greatest strength. It can be your loved one or your future, which is the most important thing, because your future self is relying on your present you. And if you fucked up now, then your future will be fucked up too. Everything is contingent upon your actions, man. I know that you have potential, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video, because you want to change yourself. You want to be better. That's why you are here. That's why you are trying. You can fail, brother. Like, it is okay to fail sometimes. And in fact, you will fail 1,000 or 1,000,000 times in your life. And then what matters most is that you learn from it and don't make the same mistake. But even if you do, it is still okay. But try to minimize the consequences and try to fix it. You don't want it to consume your identity and your life when you make a mistake. Rumination will not help you. The only thing that would help you is moving forward, forgiveness, and taking an action. I hope you really change, man. And I believe that you can. Thank you.